I'm Kai Arne, the executive chairman of MariaDB Foundation, and today I have the pleasure of interviewing Kevin Muller of Passbolt, our new sponsor. So welcome, Kevin.
Thank you, Kai. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for the invitation.
So can you just in a couple of words say what is Passbolt? Something with passwords, one would imagine.
Yeah, absolutely. You're completely right. So Passbolt, it's an open source password and secret manager that is built for teams. Obviously, it has this open source angle, so it can be self-hosted on any server, even though we also have a cloud product so for people who can decide to use it in our cloud. And Passbolt allows for the centralization, organization, and fine-grained management of all types of credentials. So it can be machine-to-machine secrets for CI/CD automation, but it can be for human passwords, and it can also be for privileged credentials. So here, it can be SSH keys, TOTP, anything that can allow you to access a server or a machine can be stored in Passbolt and shared with colleagues with fine-grained permission management. And
Well, I have to confess I cheated a bit by looking at a couple of YouTube videos where they said the same thing as you now said, and I, of course, like anybody in IT, knows what passwords are and passkeys and such to a certain degree. But there was one new term for me, TOTP. What's that?
Well, this is this one-time password, basically what you receive
Okay.
on your mobile phone or what you can
Yeah,
get
yeah.
through an authentication app to add a second layer of authentication. So this, you can also store it in Passbolt if you decide to do it.
So why would you store a one-time thing?
Well, it works if you want to share credentials with your colleague. So, it's not always possible to have a single password or username password per account. Sometimes you need to share those accesses with colleagues. And it happens a lot actually in technical teams. You will get access
Yeah, I get it.
to machine. So then,
Yeah. We use it at MariaDB Foundation, and we share through Passbolt. So we are eating your dog food in that sense.
perfect. I hope you guys are happy.
Yes, I think we are. But can you tell a bit from your perspective, what's the role of MariaDB in Passbolt?
So, first of all, at a personal level, I've been a user of MariaDB since so many years. Before Passbolt, I was running a web agency, and I think throughout our ecosystem in the web agency, we are using MariaDB all over. Be it through Drupal, WordPress, we are running an open source stack. So I've got a deep attachment to MariaDB as a technology personally. And obviously, when we decided to develop Passbolt, it came as a de facto choice for us, to use MariaDB as our database. So currently, MariaDB is used for ourselves internally, like our own instance of Passbolt is running on MariaDB. And for all the reasons we know, for the stability, the scalability, it's also very easy to install. It's widely spread over the internet. Anyone knows how to run a MariaDB instance, but then it's also extremely reliable. So this is why we chose to use it for ourselves. And currently it is deployed throughout our thousands of instances worldwide for all types of organizations. We are deploying Passbolt in governments, in defense agencies, in many various industries. And MariaDB is the default database for any user of Passbolt.
The default database for any user of Passbolt sounds like music to my ears. So now you're a silver sponsor of MariaDB Foundation. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yes, so we decided to sponsor the MariaDB Foundation because obviously we think our missions are aligned. I think part of our mission is to empower people over the internet users, internet programmers, is to empower the infrastructure of internet. And MariaDB does that very well. And to some extent, both our software are mission critical. So organizations installing Passbolt, they are using it to store their credentials. Then it becomes a critical piece of infrastructure. It needs to be reliable, it needs to scale, and obviously MariaDB is a very critical piece of software for us at Passbolt in order to achieve our mission. So I think it's very important to support each other in the open source world and to contribute to the project, to support the project that you are using on a daily basis. And the most critical they are, the more support they need. And in our case, that's why we decided to support MariaDB.
Excellent. I do think our missions are aligned. So what's your personal role within Passbolt?
So I'm a co-founder of Passbolt. So we are three founders. I'm also the CEO. So I mostly take care of, well, everything that's non-technical, even though I'm a tech guy, I'm a developer initially, but nowadays I take mostly care of the business function of the company. It can be the relationship with investors, it can be HR, it can be marketing and sales. And obviously our open source strategy, which is a strong conviction at Passbolt. I think the three founders are extremely aligned on this open source approach. And this is really what makes the foundation of the solution.
Great. And finally, a personal question. For somebody with your first name and last name, you sound distinctly French speaking. So where are you based?
So I'm based in Luxembourg, but I'm a French guy, so you're absolutely right on that. And well, surname could sound as German, I guess, because well, Muller, well, people from Germany would definitely believe I'm a German, but I come from the eastern part of France, which once upon a time belonged to Germany. Hence, this is why it sounds like this.
Excellent. Well, thanks for sharing your personal story and the story of Passbolt. I think there's lots of things we can do together as important infrastructure, critical infrastructure components of the internet. Thanks, Kevin.
Absolutely. I'm thrilled. We are thrilled to support the project. Thank you.
Great. Thank you.
The MariaDB Foundation is the global contact point for collaboration on MariaDB server. Our work is made possible thanks to the support of our sponsors.